And I've said it 3 or 4 times, Steve. The thing that jumped out the most to me was the moment just did not look too big for him. He actually looked comfortable back there in the way he handled everything. Like nothing was like hurried. I didn't see the wide eyes. I didn't see any frantic plays or frantic throws. It just seemed like deep breath. All right, here we go. Let's go play football.
If Ty Detmer, that's a funny name. Yeah. Ty Detmer had he had no body, but his mental makeup, like the distance he took, that 5'8" or 5'10" or whatever it is, 165 pounds, is really a miraculous thing. The distance that he took that body, but Brock has that kind of, I don't know. There's a guile and a like a bulldog on a pant leg of life. Like he gets a hold of, like like you saw that Trent Williams quote where he said Brock told him to shut up, or
yeah.
And Brock and Trent's like, I shut up. Like what rookie is able to do that? Contextually, people think you're a fraud, or you're some phony, you're just trying to show up people. But when you bring a spirit, and I will tell you that in the summer, by the end of camp, I was getting reports that, hey, it's Trey's team, and, we don't know exactly what's going to happen with Jimmy, and, this is at that transition time. But what I heard was one thing that we know coming out of camp, Brock Purdy's going to make this team, and Brock Purdy's going to play. Like that's not what happened on Sunday for the people who were around in the summer. It's like not a tremendous shock. Now, are there going to be, rookie kind of things coming up, especially as teams prepare for Brock and put him in a tough spot? And but the idea is that I don't think he's the kind of guy that's going to fizzle on you. Mental toughness. I don't think Brock's the kind of guy. It seems like if he was, if you're in a foxhole together, like he's the guy that's going to, take the ball. I mean, he's going to, you know what I mean? Like that's his personality. And so it's a fun guy to go play for. And, I admire that kind of personality at quarterback.
I hope he doesn't take the bullet. They don't got anybody left.
I know, but you know what I mean. Metaphorically, right? Metaphorically.
Get up here. We got nobody else.
I got my foxhole analogy going. I didn't know where to go.
It was good. It was a good start. Yeah, it was off to a hot start.
Some analogies don't make they don't carry the weight. The water sticks out like leaking oil on that analogy. Finish the day.
You're like the plane with black smoke coming out the back. Let me just get to land. I got 500 yards. Come on, baby.
Clear the trees.
What are some of the things that you think he will experience over the next 5 weeks? Because, look, we all expect, like, there'll be ups, there'll be downs, but how does Kyle Shanahan manage what he does? How does he set him up to keep him away from precarious situations possibly? And what can he do to limit some of that stuff? Because it's going to happen. We expect that, but how do you limit it?
Well, what Kyle tries to do is to create an environment where you don't, as a quarterback, have to take huge risks to get into a groove. You can be at halftime 12 of 14 or 15 and really not take a bunch of risk. And so what they're going to try to do is put him in a position where he can, get those kind of, I will say, the extension of the running game kind of throws, whether it's the slip screen or the bubbles or the slam. I mean, just the things that can get him started and get that confidence level, because no matter how much self-confidence you haven't played very much, and these are big ball games, lots on the line. And so if defensively what you're going to say to Brock is, we're not going to give you those. We're going to force you to make the big boy throws. And that's where Brock has tremendous opportunity, because, they're going to have that opportunity. They're going to crowd the line of scrimmage, shut the running game down, shut down the cheap bubble screen stuff, the Debo stuff, the running, like just put people at the line of scrimmage and say to Brock Purdy, all right, now big timer, let's see you do something down the field. And I think that's an opportunity, but I can't imagine defenses in the next few weeks allowing Brock to be in that 25 of 37 like they were against Miami, because as they prepare for him, I suspect you'll see them try to smother and take the air out of the system, and then Brock's going to have to expand it himself. Like he's have to make those big throws under pressure and then force them back. Like, hey, Debo makes a big long catch, or any of the guys, Brandon and somebody else, like, oh crap, we got to back off. And that's when I think Brock can start to really, but he's going to have to force them backwards.